If you're watching this video, you probably just got back from Harbor Freight with a strap wrench and are wondering, how do I use this thing? I know you're thinking that because that's what I thought, and I'm going to show you real quick how to use it. Now, the problem starts with the instructions. They're not very clear and they're definitely not very detailed. It says to put the rubber strap around the item to be loosened or tightened. Well, it kind of really depends on what kind of item you're trying to loosen or tighten, and I'll show you here in a minute what that means. Then pull loose end of strap through open slot in wrench and pull the strap until tight. And then step 3 is loosen or tighten item by turning the rubber strap wrench so that the strap is gripped in place by the serrated edge on the wrench. And what it means by serrated edge is the inside of this strap has raised rubber teeth that helps you grip whatever you're trying to loosen or tighten. So what you're trying to loosen or tighten will really determine what your first step is. Like for instance, if it is a pipe that doesn't have an end that you can get around, you do want to go ahead and wrap the strap around it first and then feed it into the slot. But for an item like we're going to do here, you can go ahead and feed the strap into the slot and go ahead and kind of tighten it so that it's about the shape of your item. Then go ahead and put it around your item. Now one of the key steps that they left off in the instructions are there's an arrow on the wrench that tells you which way to turn to be able to tighten or loosen. And if you go the opposite direction, then your strap's just going to unravel. So they didn't really go into that in much detail, so it does take some trial and error, but hopefully this video is going to help you understand that. And here's what happens if you go the opposite way of the arrow. You basically just loosen your strap up. Now that I've showed you how to use it, I'm going to show you why I bought a strap wrench. I was trying to change out a oven light and I could not get a good grip on the light. It's such an awkward position, so I couldn't get any leverage, but also I just couldn't turn it tight enough. That thing had been there for 15 years in the oven. So I researched a little bit and found that a strap wrench was probably the tool I was going to want to use. If this video and information helped out in any way, please consider liking the video, and I'll leave off with this last bit of information. The strap wrench was invented by Bryar George in 1921. He got a patent finalized in 1924. He mainly invented it to work on pipes with fine surfaces so that the surface would not be damaged because, of course, the rubber strap does not cause much damage. And it's also very versatile in the fact that if you have a pipe that's too large for a wrench, the strap wrench is perfect.